Why did it download most treasured sites in Christianity?
There's a new video this morning that says making proof for an universe. UFO in the form of a bright light descending over the dome of the rock of Jerusalem.
All right. What's up, partners? What's up, GUFOnians? Welcome to GUFON. It is Wednesday, the 19th of June. The year is 2024. And here we go. Hope you had a nice day. I'm all crooked. That was funny. And there we go. Bah. Good evening, GUFOnians. It is very nice to see you all this evening. My name is Rich Georgianger. I'm Italian, 5'9". I weigh about 179. I got a size 12. I got a car, I got a home. I like taking short walks on long piers. I like looking at the sunset at night. In the morning, I like watching the moon dive into the ocean. And I like cheese. Hope you guys have had a good evening. It's over. It's all over. All right, now let's get started now. Tonight we're going to talk about the monoliths. They're back and we're done. That was fun. I mean, do we really care? The monoliths. Why? 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 No, really. Why? These monoliths aren't real. No? They're not. They're fake. Monoliths aren't real. I'm telling you. Or are they? Well, another one popped up in Las Vegas. So we're going to take a look at that video and see what it's like. We're just going to look at it. That's all. Just take a quick peek. Just to see, what it looks like. The monolith. Vegas. Have you seen it? It's very exciting. The monoliths in Vegas are back. Once I saw that, I said, oh yeah, that's a show. There's a show. That's a show. Have to. If I don't talk about it, then we have a missed opportunity. Because the monoliths could be nothing, right? Or they could be everything. Maybe, just maybe, they're back, and this time they mean business. Well, right now we're just seeing one in Las Vegas. And that's it. Just one. Now, the weird thing is, I have and shared the video. Oh, I have been having the weirdest stuff happening. Like right now, the weird stuff is happening to me. Right now, I'm going through my video history. And I saw about 70 shorts that were all in Russian. And I never watched one of them. Not a one. That's not me. They were it looked like Chinese, Russian. It looked like Chinese people, but it was in Russian. And it looked like they were farming, they were grabbing fish. It looked like they were exercising. All videos I've never seen. It makes no sense. Shaolin monks, they're putting their feet in their mouths. That's how they train. They put the foot in their mouth. Like they kick it up in front of them and put it in their mouth. Mouth. Poor Christy McNichol. Whatever happened to Christy McNichol? I can't believe I can't find the video. What am I? Am I on GUFON? Yeah, I'm on GUFON. How could this be? No, really, I'm serious. This can't be right. You know, I've been working too hard on the show. There's no reason to work that hard anymore. Dead air doesn't matter. Nobody cares. So, you know, I'm just doing my thing, looking for the monolith, and I can't find it. I don't know how this happens. And I also have my own UFO I captured on video a month ago, and I found it in a video that's 19 seconds long. Now, I found that I had taken a still from the 19-second video. I can show you that. But the video, I told you people about it. It was a rod that came from a distance, and I got it. I didn't know I got it on video, but I caught it. And now the video's missing. And it was right next to the image that I took and blew up. And now it was there yesterday. Sorry. It was there 2 days ago. And it went missing last night. And this has happened now repeatedly with pictures and on my Google account and videos that I was going to show you guys. I found the video anyway, but you know, it's bizarre what's going on in my it's as if I'm hacked, and they're very good about it. Yeah. Seriously. It's weird. I know I didn't do any roll call. Let's do a little roll call and get this shindig started. Thanks for your patience. Glenn Collins is here. What do you say, big guy? Welcome to the show. Marcel Gufonian Metalhead. Welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome. Paula Faust, welcome. Alfie Joe Bob, welcome. Brooke is there. Bo Bee Ba. This DJ, is that Ms. DJ? Welcome to the show. David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Welcome to the show. Jeanette, the angel of GUFON. Contrary, 1111. 111. Brock Lesnar? Bronk Lander. Welcome to the show. Poo Player. What do you say, 361? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Paul Richardson. Good, you're eating your cheese. Very good. Welcome to the show. Sky Allen. Welcome to the show. Teresa Pulio. How you doing, TP? Good to see you. Speaking of TP, there's an FAP. What do you say there, smart guy? Venus de Milo. Nope, Venus Miranda. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Hi, Kaiku. Cuckoo. 7. Welcome to the show. Cuckoo. Hey, there he is. Mr. Rusty Gruner. The best name in the biz. Paul Richardson. 104. My. 104. Yeah, I spent 43 years in Arizona, seen it when it was 122 on June 10th, 1990. At 10 a.m., it was 110 degrees. 10 a.m. They closed the airport down around 2 o'clock for an hour because of the heat. That was a fun day. I was out shoveling 30 tons of rock. That's what I was doing. And my parents were mad that I had to stop an hour. I started at 9. Couldn't go any further. Once I heard the temperature, I was done. Having the radio on, all that. I hear it's 110. I can't go on. I was dying. Anyway, my parents actually finished. My dad's brother was coming out to visit for the first time. 1982. He came out, I think, and visited us in our old house. No, that was 1980. And then we moved to a really big house. And my parents got to have the rock finished. And my dad used to brush the rock with a broom because it wouldn't leave rake marks. It worked. But I'd never seen anybody do that ever again. A broom. All right, if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do, so let's get going. And I've been talking a little. Welcome to the show. I love Jar Jar Binks. Mr. Corsa, happy day. So yeah, the Monolith is back. And let's not waste any time and just get right to it, shall we? Because the Today Show, literally, I'll play this for you because that's the kind of video it is. It's news. It made the news. Can I play this from today? I mean, the Today Show? Hold on, I don't think I can, to be honest. Hold on. Not really. I don't think I can play that. Here, I can play this one. This is ABC News. Yeah, I'm not going to play. Let's see. Yeah, that's the Today Show. You can't do today. So we'll do this. And this is from ABC News. So here we go. In 3. Now, the Monolith, for those who don't remember, I'll give you a little refresher after this. We'll do a little refresher course. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Go. 3, 2, a go.
In Lilo and Stitch, aliens make their presence known with a spaceship. But what if in real life the announcement came in the form of an art installation? Yesterday, the Las Vegas Metro Police Department let folks on social media know about the appearance of a mysterious monolith on a trail north of the city. They wrote, "We see a lot of weird things when people go hiking," and asked, "How did it get up there?"
I've never seen this before. Always looks like a UFO pointing something down.
As you may know, this comes just 2 months after a man discovered another Washington Monument-looking thing in Wales, and he said there were no footsteps around it at all.
What the heck is that?
And in 2020, many similar-looking structures were found across the world, starting with this beauty in the desert of Utah. It was spotted accidentally by wildlife officials while they were counting bighorn sheep from a helicopter.
Even going down there, they were nervous, like were they going to get teleported to another dimension or something? Upon closer inspection, this is definitely a human-made object.
But could humans have then,
How
in the
dare
coming
he?
weeks, also dropped off more mystery shapes in Romania, England, California, and Montana? Just kidding, that's from the movie Arrival. But some reports say that year there were around 24 discovered in just a few short weeks.
I guess this is the thing now, right?
Thus, with so many popping up in 2020 and now a few more in 2024, it makes you wonder, A, do aliens just love an election year? Or B, are we all being pranked in an admirably communal worldwide effort? Well, for the internet, the latter just is not as fun. One commenter on the Las Vegas Facebook post writing, quote, "I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
Now,
Now, the only monolith I'm 100% convinced was made by aliens is this one, guys, constructed from gingerbread. I've tried many times to make a gingerbread house, and I've never got it to be 7 feet tall. What do you guys think?
you always got to have a little joke in there, right? Can't have alien talk without making fun. They're still doing it to this day. Oh, I never built a gingerbread house and only built one 7 feet long. All right, so the origin of this story was from Utah. Let's take you back a few years, shall we? To where Third Phase of Moon not only broke the story, I think they were the second one to break it or the first big channel to do it, but they, in another video I'll play after this because we're going to have to talk about it. Why not? It's fun. And then they actually had an interview with the original guy who discovered it, who worked for the Parks and Recreations Department in Utah, something like that, right? Remember, they were looking to count how many elk or sheep or roaming deer around the area. I don't know. And then they saw watch. Here, just watch. I can't even speak. I'm so excited. Dude, the monoliths are back. Oh, my God. Hey, by the way, I almost forgot. Help support GUFON. All the links are in the show description. You know what to do. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, even become a member. Thank you very much. Okay. Go. Oh, I remember this song.
Third Phase of Moon, Blake Cousins, welcome back everybody. We got a special report for you today. We're going to be going to Utah and investigate what was seen by the Fire Department of Land Management while they're out there doing some survey of bison. They noticed something on the ground. They land their helicopter and approach something that seems out of this world, a steel monolith.
Immediately, I was angered by this. Immediately. Why? Because you can see the rivets. You can see the rivets. Rivet.
What are we looking at? Well, before we get to this, we also have a report that I did a Zoom moments ago with Philip, an astronomer who's possibly captured an out-of-this-world battle around our sun via his telescope that he built with his own hands. Let's just get to it right now. Here's my interview with Philip.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
We're zooming right now with Philip, all the way in South Africa. He's an astronomer. He's built his own telescope, and right now,
yeah, he filmed some sort of war going on. Maybe we'll get back to that later. That was a really good episode. Here's the monolith. We're talking monoliths, people.
Area have gone ballistic.
In the middle of the southern Utah wilderness, it immediately caught the eye of state officers as they passed overhead.
It was an object so mysterious it compelled them to land. But what on earth is it?
That's what everybody wants to know. What the heck is it? Where did it come from? Who put it there or what? The fire department and the people that were there still have no idea exactly what this is.
These guys aren't exactly ancient astronaut theorists trying to figure it all out. They're just state workers trying to do a job, but they definitely found something that appears to be out of this world.
Is this object, this monolith, out of this world? Well, from what we're trying to find out from land management, I was able to get somebody on the phone out of Utah, a fireman. Picks up the phone, listen up.
Station 1, this is Firefighter Harwood.
Hey, how's it going over there?
Good, how's it going over there?
Pretty good. I'm calling from Hawaii, but, I have a channel. Well, it's in regards to the UFO phenomenon, but I'm getting a lot of people calling me up today saying you got to take a look at this story that came out in Utah from your fire department in regards to a pilot that was out there doing a routine mission in his helicopter and then noticed like this, monolith in the desert out in the middle of nowhere. And people are wondering what the heck's this all about. I'm trying to get in touch with Brett Hutchin, the pilot that noticed it, but maybe you could give me some information. Did you hear about this story that kind of broke last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. Thanks a lot. So now I want to bring you back to today. Let's go back to today and see what some people living in Vegas had to say about the monolith. Because they interviewed some people, I think that they're hunting for. I don't know. Check it out.
Appearance of the monolith in the North Valley. It first showed up in 2020, then disappeared, and now Metro posting this picture on social media.
And 8 News Now reporter Brian Will went out to find out more about that object and those people who are searching for it.
The mysterious monolith that has seemed to have reappeared over the weekend has led numerous people out here to try and catch a glimpse of this mystery.
We saw the post and I really wanted to come out and see it because we missed the one in Utah because they had it taken down so quickly, so I wasn't going to risk not getting to see it this time.
A shiny mystery has reappeared.
No rivets. No rivets.
Far from where it was first spotted on Fremont Street in December of 2020. Metro Police spotted this monolith from the air north of the valley near Gas Peak and posted about it on Monday. For the rest of us, you'll have to travel for miles along this bumpy road before you even get to the hiking trails.
No matter where you step, you just slide down. So, and it was 3.3 miles and 2,100 feet. To the top.
Yeah.
So it was a hike.
Which is where we met Alicia Wallace and James Davis out for their second attempt looking for the object.
We searched for hours last night, hiking all the way up to the top of Gas Peak, and did not have any luck finding it, so today we're out again.
This note left at the trailhead simply says the monolith is not on this trail, so they will be heading to the other side of the mountain.
We were pretty excited when we found out that it was going to be near a trail that we are familiar with.
Dean Marecki of Skyline Helicopter Tours spotted a similar looking monolith 3 years ago, shooting this video of it. At this point,
it is kind of nice, isn't it? It's kind of cool. I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking it too. Like, this is stupid, but it isn't. It isn't. There's someone out there creating conversation by posting posts, by planting monoliths in random places all around, well, the earth. But here we are back at home in Vegas, where it originated. Oh no, it originated in Utah. I keep saying Vegas. So in the Four Corners region. Does it mean anything? I don't know. Should it mean anything? Yes. But it doesn't. And that's what's sad. But, you know, in a way you kind of, you know what I think of? I think of Noah. Who built the ark? Noah built the ark, right? He was told by the God, you got to build this thing and you got to do it now. At least that's how I remembered in the movie, right? You got to build it. There's a big storm coming, right? Whether Jim Carrey or the other guy with the nose. Either one. They're both good movies. Actually, they're all right. But that's what this reminds me of. What if somebody, the artist, the guy or girl or people that built this, remember, I think we found out who actually made this. Yeah, we do. We'll get to that in a minute. I don't know if they made this one, but the original one from 4 years ago. I can't believe it's 4 years. Can't believe it. The original one was made by some dude, right? And then somebody figured it out, right? Or did they ever figure it out? Well, anyway.
Not sure if it is this.
What I'm saying is, what if they have this message that they're getting from the God, the universe, to put the monoliths around the world? And maybe just say, hey, it's an art thing. You know, I'm getting people talking, like in the movie 2010 or 2001: A Space Odyssey, whichever movie they found the monolith in. So this guy or girl or team of people get the message to build these and put them all around the world to get people aware that, well, maybe there's aliens out there and they left this as a, peace offering, and just showing that, we're here somewhere. Whatever the message is, you can make up on your own, right? And then what is going to happen, and maybe it already has, a real monolith is going to appear. And then we have visitation. On the Sunset Strip? No. On the Vegas Strip? Yep. Vegas Strip.
Same one, but it's causing a stir in the area.
It got so many people off their butt out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Out and hiking
and adventuring together as a family, like, you know, like.
And that's kind of what it's about.
Yeah.
Metro Police are warning people it's not an easy trek out here if you're trying to see it before it's gone. Reporting near Gas Peak Trailhead, Brian Will, 8 News Now.
You know what bothers me about that? And maybe you'll see it before it's gone. What? Why? Where's it going? The reason they took the Utah one away, because some do-gooder said, all these people are coming in the desert trying to see it and they're going to ruin the natural habitat. Frickin' do-gooder. People went nuts when they saw that monolith, remember? They went absolutely batch crazy. They did. I'm going to pull it up. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I know you don't remember it all. Give me a second here. I got to do it a certain way. There it goes. And you got to type in MONOLITH. Enter. And then we go here. Okay, so we saw the first one. Now we're going to find out when it disappeared. You're going to love it. Love the story. You forget. You don't remember. This is great, isn't this? Just taking a nice trail back to 4 years ago and last year. And all this is just an artist putting up sticks. Just a couple sticks in the ground. That's it. And people are talking about these sticks. It's fun. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Third phase of moon, Blake Cousins. We got the report coming in regards to the monolith. It's gone. It has disappeared. It is nowhere to be seen. We got the update from Richard Giordano from GUFON, and apparently there are unknown sources that have come in and taken the monolith. We're not getting any answers. Richard, what's...
Oh, that's right. I was one of the first people to find out it was missing. That's right.
What's going on over there?
I just remembered.
Well, sadly, it's just a hole in the ground, and I've triple confirmed it because I couldn't believe somebody would go there and pull it out that quick. But apparently, it's being reported everywhere. It's gone. It just disappeared in the middle of the night last night.
Okay, so let me get this right, because we're getting like they took it out, people took it out, but who actually took it out? Do we have facts on this?
Nothing yet. It was the state's Bureau of Land Management said that they noticed it was gone, but nobody knows who took it.
So there are...
There either.
Yeah, that's what's crazy to me, is because, you know, this thing has been around since 2016. Nobody noticed it until now, and it broke the news, and now all of a sudden it's disappeared, but we don't have any idea who took this away. And apparently it sounds like the military or the government or anybody in charge, the Parks and Recreation, they don't know who took it.
Right. You know, sadly, a lot of people were going there, hanging all over it, you know, trying to look inside. So, you know, it was just a matter of time before it was either, you know, ripped apart or it was taken. We even talked about it, like, yeah, somebody's going to do something. It's going to be gone. We even had a feeling that somebody's going to come and take it. And somebody did, but nobody knows who or why.
Yeah, we got Brent here, and he wants to chime in, and you're exactly right. We brought it up, and we wanted to find out exactly what was inside this thing. Apparently, we're not going to find out, but maybe there's something, maybe videos are going to come out. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
We do find out.
We're going to see the next day. We're going to see the hole in the ground, the what was cut
in the ground in the desert over there, we're going to see that it's going to be gone. And we're going to see a hole like Rich just said. But
Yeah.
why would they just remove this structure? Why would they do it in the disguise of night? What are they trying to hide again? It seems like maybe to this or anything.
All right. So now we know that happened, right? You know what sucks? The Georgia Guidestones is it's gone. You know? I'm already sad about that. I forgot all about that until now. All right. Now, just, you know, a little bit after the Monolith, the Utah anomaly was actually solved. And everything came out. Oh, I didn't play the interview. Shit, forget it. It doesn't matter. But this is the final piece of the puzzle for the 2020 edition of the Monolith. And then, you know what happened a year and a half ago, and they started popping up all over again. And now we have the Vegas one. But check this out. This is the end of the beginning one. Go. Hide. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I'm pressing record. Welcome back. Blake Cousins here. Third Phase of Moon. We've got the update from Utah. Let me tell you, it's kind of been a wild ride, and people are already on the ground over there at the Monolith. They found out what it is. We wanted to give you an update. We have Richard from GUFON right now, and we're looking at this. He's the one that shared me this video, and we're looking at it in the background. So apparently what we're looking at is the video from the location captured by Heavy D Sparks. They're looking at it very closely. Obviously, you can see a lot of people on the ground there, and we're finding out what it is. We told you at Third Phase of Moon, as soon as we found out, we'd let you know. And we've come to the conclusion that there's something that definitely looks like it is man-made, and it is an artistic representation. Richard, what do you make of these events? I'm sure glad people got on the ground. Welcome to the show, Richard.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. You know, I always hate to be the bearer of bad news, but a friend of mine on Messenger, Sebastian, sent me the links to these people who were at the Monolith. And to me, it's solved. I definitely see what looks like man-made rivets or whatever the guy called them. He said it was hollow inside. You can see saw marks on the ground. They say it did a good job, but unfortunately, it has to come to, to light, and we knew we would get to the bottom of it. We were planning on going there. You had everything ready to go, and this just popped up.
We wanted to solve the mystery, and it doesn't matter if we solved it tomorrow or if we're solving it right now. And that's what we wanted to do, get the breaking news out that what we're looking at is definitely man-made, and we could see that there is indication that this was designed by man, and it's not too high-tech. Definitely it's a good artistic piece, but we're looking at the evidence that is being seen by here that there was some definitely skill involved, but definitely not extraterrestrial. Something. Could you imagine if the artist gets out there and we find out who this artist is? They could be in big trouble. If you could, we're looking at the video and you can see the cuts through the bedrock. It's interesting. What do you think the artist is thinking now?
That's interesting you bring that up, an artist, because there is an artist who makes these types of sculptures. His name is Richard Serra, and I did a Google search on him. Somebody else sent it to me, and I looked him up, and if it's him, I don't know if he'll come out and say it. Maybe there's some sort of signature underground or, beacon to who it was, how the artists like to be that way. So maybe there's some hint of who it was inside, or I heard it was hollow, the guy said on that video. So I don't know if they're going to take it apart now or leave it there, but it would be interesting to see what the artist is thinking right at this moment.
Absolutely, because definitely, even though it's an artistic impression, it could.
God, I forgot all about this stuff, man. This is like another lifetime. So weird.
Be not a good idea to cut into the bedrock and place something like this. Imagine the efforts. We were hearing some rumors that it cost quite a bit of money to put this thing out there, but I wanted to confirm, and we are confirming now, that from the ground over there, already people are surrounding it, and Heavy D Sparks put it up. It's out there on Instagram, and the word is out. The word is out that nobody needs to go there anymore. This is definitely, we found out that this is...
Okay. So I just looked up the artist. So let's take a look and see Richard Serra, or Serra, Serra. Pull it up here. And his art, yeah, I guess it could be this type of... craftsmanship. Here's some of his work. Oh, he just died. Oh, he just died in March. I bet you it was placed up when he died, or somewhere right after he died. March. So maybe they put it up in, well, they just found it in June. I bet you that's what it was. His final piece. Let's see. Maybe? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I guess that could be some of... I got to make sure there's no nudity in these things. You never know what's going to pop up. Oh, all right. So these are his arts. I don't know. That's 1994 to Dickie and Teener. Shovel plate prop. I don't know. It's pretty shitty art if you ask me. I don't think this is pretty good. I think this is pretty bad. Like, any of us could just find two pieces of metal and put them together and go, hey, we did a nice piece of art. You know? I saw Welcome to the Show. How you doing? Posted the that comment that somebody sprayed Stonehenge. Was it spray paint? Ugh. I went droning this morning before it rained. Yeah, I found this new place, and wow, you guys, I'm not going to show it tonight, but I forgot to upload it. I mean, I can go get it and just put the thing in and we can look at it, but I think we'll wait. I'm going to edit this one. It's a good one. It was a park that had a huge lake. There were people learning how to row, like a row team. Saw one of those out there, and people on boats and stuff. And it was a huge lake, that park, and there were homes around it. So more water, but it wasn't the Gulf, the ocean. But anyway, more water to look at. All right, let me pull. Well, that's it for the Monolith. I mean, really, I think there was one more thing on the Monolith where we actually saw inside of it. Not that we need to see it. I'm just going to make sure. All right. Well, this does have a monolith in this episode here, but I don't want to ruin it just yet. I want to leave it here for you and see if you believe this is what is being reported. Hold on. Oh my God, I don't remember this. I gotta listen to this with you. So a year later, in Antarctica, a monolith appeared in Antarctica. Remember? I didn't, but here we go. Take a look, a listen, and let's go back 100 years. Go. 2021.
These people were there shooting it. They landed in a remote area in their helicopter, and they noticed something. Well, actually, they didn't even notice it. They were just filming, doing some pans, and then all of a sudden this weird monolith pops up. Take a look at this video. So it's right there. Do you see what I'm seeing? The camera person says there's this helicopter, there's the sun behind it. You barely can see the helicopter to the left, but if you look closely to the right, it appears to be a monolith straight up in the middle of nowhere in the Antarctic. What's it doing over there? Again,
Oh my God. Come on.
this is from 2011. This isn't news as of right now over the past month in regards to possible artists representing these monoliths. This, again, is out in the middle of nowhere. It's out of place. It does not make any sense. What the heck is going on? Why is the Antarctic...
As a matter of fact, I remember this now. I think that people debunked it.
I have called before, and I have watched Third Phase of Moon.
Oh, they're doing something else. I think that they actually wound up debunking this thing.
Is the Antarctic basically, well, I know why.
It is weird.
Being hidden. It's all below the ice. But now that it's slowly melting, some of this, some of these discoveries are making an appearance. But again, in 2011, what is this monolith doing out in the middle of nowhere? It's mind-blowing. So
it is.
Let me tell you, a lot of stuff is starting to open up. People's minds are starting to open up that there's technology out there that we have yet to possess for the public consumption. Basically, teleportation, logistics of traveling, all kinds of optimized issues that could be used to help mankind in regards to this technology. Are we ever going to see it? Is the public going to be able to utilize some of this stuff? Because right now we've been revealing over the past week incredible insight to secret projects, declassified information in regards to technology that needs to be revealed to the public. That's my opinion. I think that's what Third Phase of Moon's all about.
All right. So there you go. The monolith story is back for now. A little history to revive your memory. Next time the monolith pops up, we don't have to go back and do this all over again for 35 minutes. Agreed. All right. Well, that was a little bit of fun. I was a part of it. I can't believe that. I forgot all about it. I'll put the links to everything in the show description. Now, we were busy during the pandemic. The pandemic is what really grew GUFON for a little bit anyway. And we had a lot of fun. Like, we made over 50 episodes, 50 mini documentaries from 30 to 50 minutes long with Third Phase. We were doing them a couple of times a week through the whole pandemic. And for a good year and a half, I think we did a lot of stuff. But during the lockdowns and everything, I got to tell you, that was fun. And this is one of the episodes that we did. And we got a lot of shit for it because there's some stuff in here that, well, is really good. And stuff that people said is from a movie. But I can't play this whole thing, so I'm just going to play a part of it. Now, on Google Earth desktop version, I don't know how people missed it all these years, but there is something that was out there at Area 51 on the map, and it looked like a Stargate system or some sort of power source with some arcs of stone arcs. Now, when we were there, you'll see it in the video. When we found this, I don't remember how, and all the pieces you could see in 3D. But after Third Phase of Moon posted the episode, about a week or so later, everything was flattened out. You know how you can go on Google Maps and, you go stand near something and you can look at it, right? Well, they stopped it. They made it so you can't see these things anymore. But thank God Third Phase of Moon made this episode because you can still see what I'm talking about. And it really does look like it could be part of a Stargate sort of power source to get you from point A to point B in the universe. It's pretty cool shit. And then we found, well, third phase of Moon found some, well, they were sent to them these interesting maps that looked like they could be coordinates for such a device. So I'll just play the beginning portion and just show you what I'm talking about. I don't need to start way at the beginning, kind of like a minute in. Oh, no, I can't. I got to go back. All right. I think this is interesting because Google Maps literally flattened everything out on the map. You know what that means? It means they're watching. They're watching. And it's same thing. They did the same thing with the S4 when S4 was found. And then a day or two later, it's missing. And then a couple of months later, it's back. Yikes. Yeah. Anyway, check this out. Oh, I already have it up. No, I don't. Let me get rid of that. I thought I brought it up already. So this is Stargate discovered at Area 51 beyond comprehension.
Known as the Stargate. Does it exist only in the movie fantasy world, or is it in reality? Well, just recently I received an email that's unprecedented of what appears to be a star map that reveals strategic spots all across the planet in regards to possible travel through these stargates, wormholes, whatever you call it. Does it exist? Apparently this map was given to a friend of a friend 6 years ago, and just after we shared our video in regards to the underground tunnels underneath America, I received this document just a day ago. People are watching right now Third Phase Moon, and the information is coming in very fast, and our panel will be going over some of the evidence that we're going to be presenting tonight, including some incredible imagery of what just came in moments ago in regards to more Stargates spotted next to the infamous base known as Area 51. The Google imagery reveals what looks to be some kind of Stargate, archway, and some strange buildings. Could this be the power vessels that charge up the Stargate? If there were to be any Stargates that exist, you would think that it would be at Area 51.
Yeah.
Is this the evidence that we're looking at right now? Will Google imagery remove these images? Right now, we're sharing it to the world, and it's unbelievable what we're looking at. Is the secret location and the technology behind Stargates revealed? We've heard and watched the famous movie Stargate. It came out in the 90s, and right now what we're looking at seems to be now science fact and not science fiction anymore. The Stargates may be real. Now we have revealed the map along with the Google Earth imagery. The technology behind the Stargate is still a mystery to us today, but maybe in the future will we be using Stargates to travel from one place to another in a blink of an eye.
Well, they faked it.
There has been speculation that there's been Stargates that has been created right here on Earth, but then there's speculation as well that they're actually found within our solar system. We actually have a Google image from Mars, actually, that resembles something that we found that looks exactly like the Stargate. Are these representations that was basically alien reverse engineered that is being used right here on our own planet? Because some of this evidence is kind of mind-blowing. We got this information yesterday, and you see this grid pattern going across the whole entire planet. It seems like they're sectioned and they cross exactly where they need to be to create kind of this like pattern, a grid of Stargates. If that's the truth, what we're looking at is fascinating. Looking at this Google imagery right there at Groom Lake, so close to it, the facility, this hidden base that supposedly has just been revealed just about 4 years ago. First time President Obama actually named Area 51 is the first time ever. Now we're looking at these kind of architectural designs of a possible Stargate. What I'm looking at are these kind of domes, and they...
See, what I don't understand is Wait, what did I do? Yeah. See the balls? Usually these are what? Radar locators. What are they called? I don't know what this is radar though. So I'm imagining there might have been something on this one and maybe something else like an accelerator or something. And then you see here, you get the coordinates, right? North, south, east, west. And then what's this? You want to know what this is? That's right, the identifier. This is the marker that tells you where to go, and then it propels you through the accelerator and then boing through the gate. Now, that's my interpretation of what this is. Not only are these, locators of radar to get you through the universe, but power source as well. And also there's an accelerator source that would go here, in my opinion. What do I know? Sounds fun. Sounds good.
Kind of look to me like small nuclear power plants.
Oh, that's right.
The engine that powers these high energy portals or
Look
wormholes. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take extreme power. And this might be what we're looking at right here.
Extreme.
Looking at this Google Earth
Doc
image,
Skinner
is quite
hey.
compelling. The objects that are around look like balls.
You don't need no
First thought would
stinking
be
pandemic.
A radar system, which they have things similar that look similar to that around the world for pilots. It helps them with GPS locations.
Oh, I was right.
And the fact that there's multiples lined up side by side kind of scratches that theory in my mind. The fact that they're all together makes me wonder.
You know what's weird? How many people do you think visited this place over the years? And nobody saw this thing? I don't get it. And then I noticed something while we were all watching this. When you look down upon this thing, Doc. All right. Well, when we get there. When you look down on it, you can see the crushed part that I was talking about right next to the balls. Like they got rid of the balls and left all the little white squares that are right next to them. Anyway, go.
Back, the last episode we did, we had this one map with very strategic lines. It was done by either an architect or a draftsman. And it showed all the locations of these different underground bases. And one at the top was Groom Lake. And it was the only one with a symbol of a triangle in the circle. The rest did not. So it made me, when I think triangles, I think stargates. For some reason, it's just the way I think. But to see that, and then now we get this map showing, I think, 25 stargates around the world. And one of them's at Groom Lake. And then we have this Google Earth image. Pieces are falling into place. It's very, very interesting.
So the words Doc just spoke, pieces are falling into place. Very, very interesting. Nothing has happened since then.
Okay, this is unbelievable.
Oh, no!
I can't believe.
I am not watching that guy. Look, let's see Dark Hour. What did we look? What did I look? I didn't even look like me. Yeah, I guess that is me. Man, that was before I started working out again. Anyway, everybody kind of repeats the same thing in a way. It could be this, could be that, and then you see it says wormhole on the map and da-da-da-da-da. Pretty cool stuff, man. We had a lot of fun making that. A lot of work went into that stuff. I think it took us a couple of days. It was fun. I miss those times. Hey, if you want to help support Truthology for Ufology, all the links are in the show description. You know what to do. Help support GUFON. I got to show you this video. I don't know when this was from. This is from California, I think in the late 60s, maybe 70s. Oh, wait a second. Huh. I don't think I'm going to play this. I think I can. Let's see how far in. All right, I can do this for a minute. It's from a TV show, though. All right, let's do this and see if we can get. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Not going to play it. I don't want to promote these people. That's why. It's not worth it. I just don't want to promote people I don't respect anymore. So I'm not going to do it. All right. Okay. So into thin air, because we are at the top of the hour. So I have never heard of a mud hailstorm. The video says this is in Arkansas during a rare hailstorm that shows chunks of what appears to be mud, brick, and slamming into cars and people getting murdered on the street. No, I'm kidding. But you got to check this out, man. The only thing I could think of how this happened is the same exact way it happens when frogs, fish, snakes, crickets, and even birds, all sorts of animals being propelled through the storms. Like they get sucked up in the updraft or maybe a water spout. They get sucked in and they go, whoom, thrown right over. This, on the other hand, well, I've never seen anything like this. This is really bizarro. This is like end of days stuff. Look at this. What the? Wait. Is it? Yeah. Is it? Dude, I didn't notice this before, but they look like they're thin. Like thin like a leaf. Like I see a lot of leaves falling down with this stuff, but you can see the roof of the car literally caving in when these things hit. But if you look at these pieces, they're weird. It's like pancakes flying through hard, overcooked pancakes. See? And this looks like leaves from the tree. Trees from the leaves. The trees, the roots, everything. Just leaves last. This is just bizarre. Full-grown trees. It's a good one. Hey, we're living in that time now. Anything goes. Anything goes with the weather. It's on. And let me tell you something. We have officially started the rainy season here. Every day we're going to have 30 to 80% chance of rain. Every day. All right, this is a cool UFO video, actually. It comes from World News X, the people that I can't stand because they don't vet anything. They don't post anything. But this is a really good one. I've never seen this. And it doesn't have a date or anything. Maybe you've seen it before in the past. But even the guy watching it sounds like he doesn't know what it is because usually they know what it is. But this guy, unless he's a great actor, it really acts like he doesn't know what it is. Now, he also brings up that, well, this is maybe a drone, is it? He doesn't know. No, it's not. Even if the landing light was on the drone. Anyway, he doesn't get close enough to tell us to find out what it is. But this is a dot. This is the only kind of dot that I like. Dots that act a fool. In 3, 2, a goo.
Fuck is that?
And he's not even focused.
It's like a line of lights horizontal.
Like he's still not focused on it.
Look at stop. That's a drone, no? What the fuck is that?
Now, don't be alarmed because you're seeing these trees move and this one not. It's parallaxing. These are a little further away than this branch. So when the guy moves right or left, it's going to look funny. It's not fake. It's real. This is not a fake.
It's literally... Damn, I wish I had a... scope. That's a drone. You can hear it.
Oh.
Boy, that's not a drone. That shit's big.
It's a drone. I can hear it, he said. Watch. Oh, he's focused a little better. Damn it. He's out of focus. He has it on autofocus. I don't hear it. Whoa. Oh, yeah, man. I don't know, guys. Man, let me tell you, I flew my drone today, right? And you can't see it until it's close. And depending on which way the wind is blowing, you can't hear it. If the wind is blowing like it was today. However, I had the drone up very, very high, over 400 feet, and I still heard it because the wind was blowing right towards me. I had it at over 400 and 1,000 feet away, and I still heard it. I have never seen, even with the light, and I keep forgetting to show you guys that. Maybe I'll do that tonight as part of my work. Even with the light on, it doesn't look like that dot at all. You can still tell it's a drone. Another video on Rich Saves America, 1,700 views. More than GUFON. And the videos aren't even good yet. But tomorrow's video is going to be the best one ever made. All right, here we go. Trying to get in focus. That's why I was doing creepy hands. So I thought that video right there was interesting. I can't tell what it was. Could it have been a drone? Sure. You know, just to break up the monotony of tonight, we're just talking a lot about weird stuff. I want to show you the difference between the children in the United States compared to children. Where are they? Well, it doesn't tell me. It's from another part of the world. Oh, they're going to tell us here. Well, they're asked the same question. And it's amazing what you hear their answers are. And then the host says something really good at the end that I'm like, whoa, yeah, you're right. So check this out. Just a little reality check on American kids. I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying it's interesting.
Environment makes a big difference, but I've been both of those kids.
One wish. What would you wish for?
For a trampoline. For an iPhone. 1,000 K. Money. 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 Money to be rich. Billions and billions of dollars. Get a Lamborghini. أحلم إنه أشوف أمي وأوقفها. أنا بحلم آكل سكر. أنا بحلم إنه يرحل أبوي مع المكان. عن جد بحلم إنه أخوي يرجع يعيش. قعدنا مشتاق له.
When I lived in Iran, I watched Rocky 4 100 times in Farsi. The dream wasn't, being a billionaire or millionaire. And it was just to come to America. It was just to be free. And one can look at this and say, look at the American kids. They're so spoiled and they're so this. No, they actually believe they can do that in America.
Yeah.
In other countries, you can't even dream about that becoming a reality because that does not exist.
Yeah. Because you can dream like that in America. I love that. And that's why I have the other channel. I don't want America to go away. It's very important we keep things just the way they are. And, well, some things are on a little Is it disrepair? Is that how you say it? We do need to fix some things. But the America I believe in is the one we were born with the rights to do these things. All right. I don't know if you ever saw this. When an astronaut came back from being in space and she passed out twice while trying to talk about the UFO sighting she had while she was up there. And why did she have it right at that time? It was weird because she was fine. Then all of a sudden she starts talking about what she's seeing and it's like she was programmed or something. It's very interesting. I remember this.
Marianne Stephanie Chin Piper, please listen to her.
Something that you've never seen before. And when I finally got to go out the door, that was something different too. And I figured that would never happen without the preparation we had, training the team. And so
there she blows. Stand her up. Get up. Come on.
It happened twice to this astronaut. What did she see? UFOs hovering very near the International Space Station.
Jaime.
They come, present themselves, and then they just leave.
I love that about Jaime. What they do, they come here and they present themselves and then they leave. They just show, hey, everybody, and then they're gone. No more. I have no idea where they go. But we have a nice video, of some Peruvian moomy doomies. Thanks, Jaime. We'll check in on the moomy doomies another time. No, these are from Peru, my friend. And I stole them. You stole aliens. Yeah. That's Jaime for you. No shit, I stole them. I even had sex with one of them. Twice. Just to see, if it felt different. If it didn't, then, How do you know if it's a hybrid? All right. That's not nice at all. You want to see how the Tic Tac actually flies? No, it's not the very first sighting on video of a Tic Tac, but I like your enthusiasm because there is no video of a Tic Tac ever. Yeah, they don't exist in my mind. Why? I don't believe they do. Sorry. It's just who I am. Somebody did an animation. And I got to tell you, this is fantastic. I really like the way they put this together. Because if the Tic Tac does exist, this is exactly what we were told it would look like if it was to move. Go. That's it. I mean, instant XL, D cell. There's just, it's almost like it's transporting through time and space. It's like everything slows down. It's just like when we see the Flash. You know, when you see the Flash in the movies and he's running and he's in slow motion, but everything's going by really fast, you know, and he can make all these turns and he can just grab something and then put it somewhere else while it's barely moving, right? So that's what the Tic Tac, I would imagine, does to gravity, time, space, whatever. And UFOs, period. They have that bubble that goes around them, right? The gravity bubble. It protects them. Yeah. So they can go like, you know, moving, boom, boom, boom. And they're not being smashed up against a wall, you know, and their guts aren't all over the place, liquefied from the G's, C's. So I like the animation. It was a pretty good one. Next. Oh, well, this is an interesting we'll get, no, but not a big fan of Jim Garrison. Why is this guy all of a sudden making his life ours? We don't need this guy in ufology. It says Jim Garrison, the idiot. Oh, I put that there. I remember now. Jim Garrison, director of our office in Washington, D.C., interviewed outside of the Explore SCU conference in Huntsville, Alabama. Are you ready for this? Sorry, hit the wrong button. Where are you? All right. So the question today is politics with him. And this comes from New Paradigm Institute. The UFO disclosure, politics, the weaponization of non-human intelligence, technology, and intellectual property. Jim Garrison, officer of our office in Washington, D.C., interviewed outside of the Explore SCU conference in Huntsville. And what he said is that Biden and Trump should both declare their position on disclosure. You got to hear this. Yes, he's right. Biden and Trump should do that, but they're not going to because they're both stubborn and don't want to die tomorrow. But I would love it if they did that.
Trump should both declare their position on disclosure.
He's right.
Everybody running for the Senate this year should tell the American public what's their position. The New Paradigm Institute is really engaged in the political process of not only assisting in the legislation, but also mobilizing the citizenry to put pressure.
I remember...
Yeah, we got to get out there, everybody. We got to get out there, you know. Homelessness, the drug problem, fentanyl, 100,000 plus dying every year, our kids. The economy blows, the border sucks, gas prices still suck, inflation sucks. Yeah, let's talk about UFOs. Let's just get all handy about it. Let's just forget the wars. Let's forget World War III threat. Let's forget that North Korea and Russia just became more friendly. Yeah, it's happening. But no, let's talk about aliens. We got to have those aliens, everybody. Screw the economy, screw the border, screw homelessness, screw the health in our environment, screw global destruction, world dominance, and just get the aliens in here and solve it all. That's all. That's what he's saying, right? I didn't see one. Hold on. Whoops. Hold on, I'm sorry. Somebody, no, there, I didn't see any super chat. Did I miss a super? Hold on, let me check. I'm checking. I thought I heard something. Twinkle. And I believe Wild Ascension with the thanks, $1.99. I think that was yesterday. Twinkle did $19.99 in GBP. What is that? And with the message, Twinkle said, awareness is the beginning of the end from what you believe. Oh, awareness is the beginning of the end from what you believe. I would imagine. And then Twinkle sent another, I don't know, it's got a little L with the line through it. I forget what that is, but another $19.99. Hey, thank you, Twinkle. I don't know where they're at. I never heard a bell go off. I'm looking right now. Let me just take a look for a second. Hey, Maureen. Dan Peters is here. Yeah, we got up to 129 live. Yeah, that was weird seeing that. David says, how do we know Rich is real? Guys, let me tell you something about me. Nah. I am. Seriously? Hey, Wood Elf. I am an alien. And I don't see these super chats. That is, I don't even see that person Twinkle. Did anybody see that? Cindy Krause? It was here. Lunar Sparkles. Hello. Stacey Hale. Stephen McCown. I don't see it. And I don't. Can you guys let me know if you saw that? It was before the show. Oh, thank you, David. Okay. That's weird. So if that was before the show, then there were no. Okay, so there were no super chats since that. Okay, got it. Okay. All right. So I didn't miss anything. Nope. All right. I hate doing that to people. I feel bad. All right. Did we finish this guy?
The New Paradigm Institute being so foundational during that round one. Because you guys have the easy way to call your representatives and all
Exactly.
that. The entire week calling up everyone.
Exactly.
And so are you more hopeful for this round two?
Yeah, we're going to get somewhere. You know, we got all the way to last December. They stripped the executive function. But what got through was made history. Because for the...
Hold on. What do you think he's going to say? Because the first time the U.S. government talked about UFOs in a congressional hearing, it wasn't the first time. Let's see.
The first time the U.S. government put itself on record in law that technologies of unknown origin, non-human technologies and non-human intelligences exist.
Told you.
And every government agency and every government contracting corporation has to turn over all that information by October 13th of this year. And even though there was no subpoena power or executive force or eminent domain, the law still will be remembered as the beginning of disclosure.
Bullshit. And they're trying to turn the screws and put fear into any company that is withholding alien technology or special secret technology from the government. And if they don't disclose it to the government by, October 13th, this year, well, what are they going to kill him? What are they going to fine him? What are they going to do? What are they going to put him in jail? Nothing is going to happen. Here's why. I'm building something secret, let's say. It's alien technology I created it from alien technology. I back-engineered alien technology. But guess what? The government paid me to do that, but I'm not going to tell them about it. Because I want this technology. I'm going to make it what do they call that? proprietary thing. And I'm going to make the $1 billion, not the government. See, not only does the government fear that happening, they fear the power will be in the hands of the people, where it should be anyway. The government doesn't have power over the people, but that's what they want, control. That technology, what are they going to do? Send spies into all these companies that they think is having the secret technology, and they're going to send spies in there to find out if they actually have it? Did you know a lead core didn't turn in a report, did not say anything? It's October 14th. You're going to tell me lead core doesn't have any alien technology? We got to send Jojo Fink over there. Yeah, send him in as a spy. A year later, he comes back. Yeah, I found them. Yeah, they were hiding alien technology. That's not how it works. Or is it? They can't turn the screws on companies like that. Did you see how Mr. Garrison said this? Look. And even though there was no subpoena power, executive force, or eminent domain, the law still will be remembered as the beginning of disclosure? What does that even mean? What law? It didn't go through. What is he talking about? This guy makes 0 cents 95% of the time. I don't get it. He's another Lou Elizondo. Circle jerk.
Sure. Now we're building, and we'll get something through the Congress this year that...
Oh, yeah, you said that last year, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before. And guess what? The year before. I gotta get it through this time, Johnson.
Will be a 2.0 version.
Yeah.
We're building...
Oh, you see the guys? Yeah, you're right, Mr. Dr. Garrison guy. Yeah, look at this guy to the left.
Something through the Congress this year that will be a 2.0 version.
Yeah.
We're building national and global networks and coalitions.
No, we're not.
So we're going to get there. The cat is out of the bag.
No, shut off. There ain't no cat out of the bag because there's no proof. People have been saying this stuff. Who gives a frigonometry if it was done in Congress? Means nothing from a hearsay whistleblower. Absolutely nothing. It's a joke. And Dr. Garrison's probably just a freaking idiot. He probably believes in global warming. I don't know. Global warming is real, but not like they say it is.
The toothpaste is out of the tube, and it's only a little bit. But when you consider that this is the most closely guarded secret in the history of the world, I'm very optimistic.
About new paradigm.
Did you see how he doesn't even believe it? Did you see what he did? The body language. This is why I love me. Look what he does. He's rubbing his hands so hard together when he says, "Yeah, I'm very optimistic." Look, you can see it. Watch what he does with his hands. He goes, "Yeah, I'm very optimistic," like he's trying to get the blood off of him.
What? The world.
Yeah,
I'm very optimistic. I'm very
Lou Elizondo does the same thing when they lie.
Very optimistic about New Paradigm Institute's approach to,
or when they don't know what the frigonometry they're talking
UAP weaponization and concerns about the weaponization of the technology. Danny Sheehan has spoken about his concerns about black carve-outs in the Huntsville area at contractors such as Radiance Technologies and others, being hidden under other larger, more recognizable budgets. This is probably
which is the way it's been done for decades.
Ongoing program, as alluded to by Ross's talks. Do you feel there are allies in the defense industrial base that are hoping to commercialize their technology and thus would welcome the more open sale of the technology to the U.S. government? Or do you think they are all attempting to keep it as dark as possible?
Well, I think you're hitting the nail absolutely on the head.
Wow, really hard to hit the nail on the head there. Because not only has that been happening for the last 70 years, that's all people say. So what This guy just said on the left was nothing new. It didn't take any thought. You didn't have to be smart to say it because what he said is common knowledge. And Dr. Garrett's, oh yeah, hit it right on the head there, Johnson. You're as good as gold, Billy. I'll tell you, put you right into the platinum, right? Get that platinum card, and then we'll go black.
In the final analysis, the issue is who controls the information, who controls the data, who controls the intellectual property. The government, starting in the late 1940s and the 50s and the 60s, they contracted with the lock.
Oh my God. Who does this guy think he is? Greer? This guy's not saying anything new at all. Watch everything. Before he said that, I was thinking it. That's how I knew what he was going to say. Didn't you feel the same way when he was saying all this stuff? You could almost foresee what he's about to tell you because this is common knowledge. This is nothing new. They're treating us, everyone, like we didn't take 2 steps forward. You know why? Because we didn't. So they have to go back to Roswell and start over and explain this shit as if you just got here. Because they just got here. Well, not Dr. Garrison, but mentally, the guy will never reach truthology for ufology. He is living on that side of ufology where the lie is bigger than the truth. And it always is, but I'm talking, he believes it. He thinks. I remember Garrison saying TTSA is going to bring us disclosure within 5 years. Guess what? You predicted disclosure. I predicted closure. They shut down. Look, it's always 1 step forward, 2 steps back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Ufology is a continual lie mixed in with about 10% truth. And that truth isn't even the truth anyway. It's they say the word hidden technology or, secret technology. We don't want the, enemy to come across or, we're back engineering technology that is from another country, but it isn't. It's from another universe. And meanwhile, we got Dr. Zhivago over here talking like we don't know what he's talking about. And that's because he doesn't know what to say. So anytime you don't know what to say, you stick to the script, and that script is the generalized story of ufology. Oh, Roswell, the cover-up, Betty Barney, Rendlesham, Little Phoenix Lights, and the TTSA, and Elizondo, and Arrow, and da-da-da-da-da. Did I get them all?
Lockheed Martins and the Boeings and the Raytheons, etc., to do the work. Those corporations don't want disclosure unless they're guaranteed the IP. Right? Now, what about the other companies that weren't in that little sweetheart deal?
Not sole sourced.
They want access to that. So we have natural allies in Silicon Valley because, anti-gravitics.
Right.
That is massive. That shouldn't be controlled by one company.
Right.
2 companies.
Right.
But then you get into the whole realm of lawsuits. So it's the complexity of the...
Dr. Garrison, he should just stick to what he knows. He doesn't understand how this shit works. He doesn't get it. Look, if you're really, honestly, back engineering alien technology, no matter where you got it from, if you're a company back engineering this stuff, shit, what was that? Hold on. I gotta listen to what he said to remind myself what I have to say.
Right? Now, those corporations don't want disclosure unless they're guaranteed the IP. Right? Now, what about the other companies that weren't in in that little sweetheart
They were
deal.
not sole sourced.
They want access to that. So we have natural allies in Silicon Valley because, I mean, anti-gravitics.
Right.
That is massive.
Okay. First of all, when you have technology that's brand new, I'll give you an example. The car. It wasn't Ford, General Motors, and Chevy. It was just Ford for a while, right? And then, Lincoln, Town Cars. Oh, no, that was decades later. But you know what I mean? When the car came out, they didn't split it with all these different other companies to bring the product to the world. That's what he thinks they're going to do with alien technology or reverse engineered secret technology, whatever you want to call it. They're not going to split it up and give it to everybody to make it for global use. Not at first. At first, it's got to be tested. It's got to be used. I don't know, man. This guy's like, he's living in another world. I don't know where this guy lives, but I understand what he's saying. And what he's saying is, if they have technology that can give us anti-gravity. Now, mind you, anti-gravity is cool as shit. But how's that going to help me? How? How's that going to help me? What, an anti-gravity pen? An anti-gravity chair? The only thing I need anti-gravity for is for what? Travel. So you don't need to split it up into 50 different companies and try to get the technology out to the masses because we can't handle it at first. They need to work with it, get all the kinks out, right? Test it somewhere secretly, some secret suburb that nobody's ever going to know about, somewhere in Alabama. I mean, this guy, he doesn't get it. You just can't go splitting up alien or secret technology because you want the whole world to have fun with it. Just don't do that. Keep it to yourself. You make your country the best on the planet. Then, see, America first. America first. Trump 2024.
That shouldn't be controlled by one company.
Right.
Two companies.
Right.
But then you get into the whole realm of
lawsuits. Why?
So it's the complexity of the legality.
How do you bring up lawsuits and don't even explain it? And then you get into the idea of lawsuits. Huh? Lawsuits. How so? Well, No, I don't know. Please, indulge. Indulge?
Realities and the criminality and the buy-offs and who controls what that is in partly responsible for the lack of disclosure because no one quite knows what to do. If you let the cat out of the bag, the first question is, okay, who owns it?
No, if you let the cat out of the bag, the first question is, where can I get some?
Who owns this? Is it the government? Is it the people? Or is it the corporations that have spent the last 60 years researching it?
The world changes overnight, as Ross said.
That's exactly right.
This
Unbelievable.
Pending lawsuit purgatory that we're really trying to avoid. I know the New Paradigm Institute, all of these lawyers that we have are trying their best to navigate this through policy, through things like the Soul Symposium. And so I just want to let you know we bring the...
No, I don't. Garrison is a joke. Jim Garrison is terrible. He's just an echo chamber for that side of ufology. That's it. Well, MUFON, to round out the evening, is going to unveil astonishing UFO material test results at symposium. And the story becomes even more compelling as some of the samples sent for additional testing were stolen from an official U.S. post office box. First of all, can I just say to the person that sent UFO material through the mail and kept it in a post office box for whatever reason is an idiot. And I'm going to tell you something else. I don't buy it. Nobody on the planet is that stupid. You put the thing in an overnight envelope and you get it from point A to point B as fast as possible, insured, signature required. Why didn't that happen? See, I don't buy that story. I think it's a lie. Until I find out more, I want to know. I want to know what led up to it getting stolen. I don't buy it. And let me tell you, MUFON is dirty. They're as dirty as the day is long. Anybody who goes to MUFON with their UFO story, video, or evidence of any kind, you're making a big mistake. No, you're better to come to somebody like me. I'm not kidding. I'll even say it. Third Phase of Moon too. You're better to go to some people here in the chat room that don't even have channels because they're smarter than I am and can probably figure it out. But don't send it to MUFON. That is a huge mistake. They're government. No matter what they tell you, they are government. So stay away from MUFON. That's it for tonight. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. Appreciate the support. And newcomers and veterans, thank you for making the chat room enjoyable for yourselves and for me later on. Because you guys really have good conversations in there. I wish I could do a show just on the chat room. I mean, you guys are freaking entertaining as hell. And, we'll be back tomorrow. Well, tomorrow we have a couple of shows on. I think I'm doing Rich Saves America. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, that's Friday. We'll be back tomorrow with another show. What are we doing tomorrow? Hold on. I forget. Here it is. Tomorrow's show is after tomorrow's show. I think you'll understand my agenda. It's just my way of challenging the UFO community. That's a good way to put it. That's tomorrow. Yeah. And I know I said those videos were supposed to go up. I forgot. For the members, I forgot to put up those 3 videos. It takes about 10 minutes each one. I'll get on it. All right, that's it for tonight. Hey, it was fun. I had a good time. I appreciate you hanging out and everything else. It was good to see y'all. And don't forget, we're here every night almost, right? Every night, 7 o'clock. The weekends, it's 3, 5, or 7, 9, or 11. We don't know. Anytime on the weekends, but members and all that. But we do true truthology for ufology. We do it for you. It's true. That's it. Thank you, everybody, for a wonderful night. Hope you guys have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Alien bless.